Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. I wanted to film today, and I've just been saying it over and over again, and I'm like, we can just do it today and see how it goes. I have been feeling like really down and in a rut for pretty much the whole year so far. So I thought, let's spend this week getting things back on track. So the first thing that I'm going to do is today, Monday, April 29th, I think it is. I am going to get as much as possible. And in my head, I said I can get everything I need to get done today. So we'll see how much I can do. We're going to realistically try to get as many things done. It's going to be an interesting one because I have been just not consistently feeling good, and I always feel like I have more things that I need to do and have to do, and there's stuff that I keep missing and I keep not finishing or fully getting done, or things I just put off for later and then I don't do them then either. I think what'll help is that I technically have the ability to get all of my stuff done because it's my own. I was working for years for other people, and when you work for other people, there's an amount where you can do everything you can do, but there's still an element of other people's work you can't get done without them. If I think about it, and I am like my own boss, I am my own assistant, I am my own manager of my own life, I am my own accountant of my own life, I am my own everything for myself. I can do it all and take care of it all and figure it all out. The goal of today is just to get as much done, and I'm going to film as much of it as possible without sensitive content. And then I want to go over everything I've gotten done once I've done it. So it's an interesting idea. So maybe the first thing that we'll do is we will make a list of things to do, work through it. I have had a love-hate relationship with lists because there's times where they've really worked for me and there's times they really have not. And they have it's felt like it's made everything a lot harder because it feels like I have too much to do. And there's times where I've made a list that only includes the top 3 things I want to get done. And there's times I've even had a hard time getting that done. Today, I am feeling like it's possible to be productive. So we're going to take that little bit that we have, that hope we have, which is all we can expect to work with and have. It's the foundational thing. I believe I can get it done. So right now it is 11:02. I'm going to make a list, and I think the first thing to do when you're trying to be productive is to get other people working on other things for you first, if that makes sense. So if there's something that you can just fully get done by yourself, imagine you want to unpack the dishwasher and repack it. That is only a you task. You're not waiting on anybody else. But if you have to email people, you have to book an appointment, you have to do these things that involve other people, I think it's good to do those first, because then you have given other people an opportunity to get back to you. It's like kind of running the laundry while you're cleaning up the house. You can get other things to be doing other stuff at once. So I think the first stuff that I need to do is reach out to other people. I also don't know how I'm going to film this because some of it I will need to do on my phone, and I'm filming on my phone. So that will be, my own nightmare to figure out. But let's just first write down a list of things that I want to do first. Make a appointment for blood work that I have had the requisition for a long time. Find and print requisition, because I'll have to take it in person. I need to reach out to some people involving post-secondary department people. Reach out to departments post-secondary. I need to respond and message back friends / family. That is something that I get behind on all the time. And as much as, you know, if you have a good friend, they won't, you know, take you personally, or they won't mind. There's also a point where if it's your friend, you should be able to prioritize them. And I know there's a lot of people that have that problem. I see it online all the time. All these, like, not memes, but little pictures and things like, I will respond to you in 5 to 10 business days, and like, please don't hate me for never responding to you. I get that we all seem to have that problem. I just am not okay constantly doing that to people. The other one that I want to do is actually make plans to hang out, because you can get stuck texting a friend for a long time without actually making time to see them. It's important to value those relationships and show up in any capacity that you can. So actually making plans and sticking to them is very important. So those are where I'm going to start first, and then we will come back to the list once I've got these things done. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, midway through getting some of this work done, I just wanted to write some more stuff to put on the list that I want to do. Another one is bathroom organization. I have these shelves in the bathroom, and I mean every time to organize them, and I see them every time I'm in the shower and in the bathroom and doing my makeup, and it bothers me every day, and I never do it, and I'm gonna do it. Also, even a 30-minute office clean. If I could just get it a little bit better than it is, that would make me happy. I also wrote down there's some documents for school I need to get done, and I need to get my textbooks for this upcoming semester. I don't want to wait until the week of classes or a week or two after them too, but actually that's a good point. Sometimes the teacher will say, like, you don't need to actually get the textbook. We won't be using it, or we used it last semester, but we won't this semester, or we'll give you a free one. Maybe I'll look into them, just see what they are. Look into the textbooks. And what else I need to do for my small business? The people that I am selling my jewelry at, reach out to the store that sells the stuff. Okay, I need to email / DM, and I need to make some more jewelry. Actually, make some jewelry, spend some time on GoDaddy, time on GoDaddy. I need to reprint my display text, because I've changed the name of my small business since I updated things at the store that I sell my stuff at last time. And yeah, I'm very hopeful still. I've had a few snags already, but I'm still hopeful that I can get this stuff done. And I'm excited about that because I just feel like I mentally, physically, emotionally need to have a break from these things. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of having something weighing on you all the time, forever, and it feels like ever, and it feels like months, and it feels like years. And because there's always more, and because things just never seem to get fully done, or there's always little parts of stuff, it feels like I never get a break from them. I feel stressed and like I'm carrying this stress all the time, constantly. So actually getting them done, I really hope will give me a sense of completion. That's what I need, just to get it done. And in case I haven't mentioned, this year my New Year's resolution was just to use these 2 words in my everyday life, if that makes sense. Everybody's probably familiar with. His name is Alfie Days. I have been loving the British YouTubers since I was tiny, and they were first on YouTube. And I was watching a video of his probably a year ago, and he said that he, instead of having like real New Year's resolutions, he picks a word and he tries to apply everything in his life to those words and following that word. So I think one year he had the word like simplistic or simple or something like that. And all the time he was just trying to think of ways to make everything that he was doing easier or simpler or better in that sense. And I think that's what he was saying. So this year, my 2 words that I picked were focused and committed. So I'm committed to things and I'm going to focus on them. I'm going to focus on what I need to do and commit to it. I am going to take kind of a narrowed lensed approach to the things that I have to do and get them done. I can kind of start a bunch of things and half do them and not commit to them. I can also be doing so much that I'm not really focused on any one of them or doing them properly. So this year, my goal was to keep those words and to apply them to everything I'm doing and do a good job with them. I've also spent most of my life doing 17 different jobs at once, which I really love. I love being that busy. I love doing all of those things. I love meeting all of the people that are associated with that. And I just love the idea of being like good at many things or interested in many things, passionate about many things. I feel like there's a word for that. I don't know exactly, but like the Renaissance man idea, I think. Let me just see what that is. What is a Renaissance man? An outstandingly versatile, well-rounded person. The expression alludes to such Renaissance figures as Leonardo da Vinci, who performed brilliantly in many different fields. That's exactly what I want to do and be as a person and a woman, is so good at so many things. And one mentality that I've used to try to be better at doing a million things at once is pretending that each thing you're doing is the only thing you have to do. So if you are I'm trying to think of like examples that aren't the exact ones that I have. Let me just come up with like 7 different things, and I know it may not be possible to literally do all these jobs, but imagine you did. Imagine you worked at a pizza shop, you were a babysitter, you were a student, and you were a baker. So when you are working at the pizza shop, you come in fully ready for that shift and that day, and you want to know how to make those pizzas. You want to know the ingredients. You want to know it very well. You want to come in with a good like customer service approach. You want to be on time for your shift, because if this was the only thing you were doing, being on time for your job is an easy thing to do in that sense. You want to make your own lunch or pack your own lunch or be organized about your lunch break, because if that is your only job and you know that that is a break you're going to have every shift and it's something that you're going to do every time, you can be prepared for it. You have your uniform, let's say, for this pizza place. So you are on top of your laundry. You are on top of having that outfit picked out in advance. You are on top of commuting because you know how to get there. It's the only place you have to commute to. You give it your all. You give it 110%. Then you're a baker. So you have your ingredients organized. You have your recipes written down. You have your idea of what you're going to bake. You're going to have all of your supplies. You're going to have them cleaned because it's the only thing that you are doing. So you're going to give 110%. If you're a student, you are going to commit to school. You're going to go to your classes. You're going to ask the teacher. You're going to put yourself out there. You're going to speak up. You're going to ask when you don't understand something, because if it's the only thing you're doing, you want to get the most out of it and you want to get your money's worth. And if your goal is your own education, you have to put in that effort. I'm not saying, again, that I am doing this and I'm doing it well. Another one, babysitting. You want to know the kids you're babysitting for. You want to know their ages. You want to know their allergies. You want to know their preferences. You want to know what time bedtime is, brush your teeth is, put on pajamas is. You want to know the order. You want to know the kids well. You want to know where they want to go. You want to know how you can make this transition from the parents leaving to you being there as easy as possible. You want to make it as fun as possible. When you babysit, you don't babysit all day long. You babysit for a period of time and then you will leave, and you want to get the most out of it. You want to teach the kids something. You want to have fun with the kids. You want to be, I don't know, when I've babysat, I've kind of thought of it as like, it's fun for the kids, it's fun for you. What's something that the kids would have fun doing that maybe the parents don't have time to do or can't do, or because they're parents, they're in a different mental state than you are. You're kind of bringing in this new life, this new energy. So what can you do as a babysitter with these kids? And you also want to be like certified safe. You know how to take care of them if there's an injury, a problem, a situation, a circumstance. So basically that's the idea that I'm trying to have in my life for everything I do, is act like it's the only thing you have to do. I'm not saying I've done well at this. This year has been, again, very tricky, emotionally difficult, hard for me. So it's the goal that I'm going to have from this moment on. I wished I'd had it for this first semester of school, this first 4-month period of life. I didn't. But we can still get it together. We still have time. Things can get fixed. Things can get better. You can do better next time. And I heard somebody say recently that failing is so much better because you kind of learn more. You pivot from it. You can know what works and know what doesn't. And you're technically ahead having failed just in things or just in life. So I do feel like this past semester or past beginning of the year has been like, not as well as I had hoped and not as good as I hoped it would be, just in everything. But that means that I can work harder and try harder and do different things and be ahead. So that's the goal of today and this week. I just realized this is going to be a very long video. So I will try to just do snippets of things instead of like time lapses. We'll see how it goes. So working on Renaissance man vibes. But I'm going to say Renaissance person because women are often very talented at many things. So, Renaissance person. The tough part is when you say you're going to do the big and hard things first, or the worst things, or the things that take the most of time to organize. Those often are the hardest things to start with because you don't want to and you're dreading them. But it also means that once you get them done, you feel like $1,000,000 and you have that mental and emotional space that you didn't have before because it was just sitting on you and you were dreading it. I have so far this morning gotten up, I had a shower, I did my makeup, got dressed, and getting to work, cracking away at this stuff. Everything you want to get done, you can get done today. That's the mentality of the day. Okay, so far I have done one of the two very painful things. The first one is really painful to do, but yes, you always wish that you'd done it sooner, so it's just good to get it done and to know for next time to do it right away. Second one, so I've done what I can right now regarding the school documents, which is the hard part. Now what I have to do, my hair is bothering me, which means that we're close to needing to wash it. Okay, anyway, I now need to reach out to the departments, but now I have another snafu. This is what I think really gets me, is that nothing is ever just one thing. Anything you want to do is like secretly 7 different things in one. I am just trying to email some people. I'm using my Outlook on my computer, and I have multiple email accounts on Outlook. I I am just trying to figure out how on my computer I can log into the other one. I've already added it. I see that I have when I go into the tools, accounts, I see they have both of them. I just don't know how to get into the other one off of the one I'm in now. And then if I did that, if I was able to switch, am I ever able to switch back? I don't know. I've tried Googling it. It's not about adding the account. I've added it. It knows it's in there. I just can't get into it. Maybe, wait, that's an idea. Let me try that. Let me try to go to home, new email. Is there a way? Okay, so I can send. So I just went to a new email. I just did the from and switched it. So that's a win. So I can switch it. But did that switch? So it didn't actually switch my inbox. So I'm able to send it. I'm not able to actually see that. You know what? For now, that's okay with me. That's what I needed, was just to be able to send the email. So I'm happy that I started filming, because I don't know that I would have figured it out without like talking it through. So now let me draft my emails. My plan is to draft my email, and then I'm going to figure out who to actually email, because with different departments, there's like many different people who do different stuff. And I would rather not email the wrong person, but I'm just going to draft first, then I'm going to look it up, and then maybe I'll tweak it if I'm going to say something like, I don't actually know who I should reach out to. Please pass me along to somebody that I should if you're not the right person. If you're the right person, thanks so much for reading my email. I was just wondering a few things. Okay. Okay. Ooh, immediate bounce back from the email I just sent. That was I don't know why, but getting those things done did feel not impossible, but very big. Aha, somehow I did get both things open. I don't know how that happened. I'm currently out of the office and unable to respond to emails for an indefinite period. Sorry, I cannot take any meetings at this time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I will for an indefinite period. Because sometimes it's like out of office, it might be a small amount of time. But if it's an indefinite amount of time, then I will find a different person to send that email to. I'm going to go with this person instead, because I've already said in my email that if this is the wrong person that I'm contacting, to please redirect me. Let's see, it's not that email. So yes, what I'm trying to say is that this did feel like it might be exhausting, and it did feel that way doing it, and I do feel that way now having done it. But that's the thing about this stuff. Wait, sent items. Where is that? Let me figure this out, and I will get back to you, so I'm not focused on anything right now. Okay, figured it out. Technically, I am possibly done. Oh, automatic email again. Oh no. Okay. See, I think I wrecked that though. I don't know if there's another. I don't know where that even is, because I exited something. not my favorite. Okay. What am I doing here? Yeah, I was trying to see if I could find that inbox, but I did exit it. We'll just check it on my phone. Okay, that bounce back was totally good and fine. It was just saying that they're going to be out of office until like the second week of May or like whatever. So that's totally fine. Oh, that was the first thing that I did was really a lot emotionally. And then also just thinking about how these people, I'm going to do something, then they're going to respond to me, then I have to do something, then it's back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But anyway, for now, that's done. Okay, so I now just need to do everything else. It is much later already. That took me way too long to get done. Let's open back to the laptop, and I need to make that blood work appointment because it's important to just check your health stuff, and that is a good way to check it. I've just successfully made the blood work appointment for Wednesday. So that is something, Wednesday afternoon. So that is something to look forward to. I will now continue to consult this. I've made my appointment. I should technically reach out to... Let's see. I'm going to... Technically, I want to get away with doing something less, but I should just fully do it. Okay. I need to send another email to another department head. I just nearly got sucked into the phone and being on social media and watching videos and blah, 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 not doing it. I needed a snack, and I thought that would be, I'll take my snack and I will watch something while I do it. No, I'm going to get stuck. I know I'm going to get stuck. We're not doing it. This is the week and day and everything of productivity. Focused and committed. And the things we're focused and committed on are the things we want to get done. So being on my phone for who knows how long is not going to help me do that. I went right onto the couch and I tucked myself in and I went, nope, 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 nope. I also haven't eaten anything, so I'm having an orange. I would suggest having 3 meals every day. That would be good. I will work on it. Eating is better than not eating at all. I will figure out my meals today. I will need to get a charger for this computer. I need to send that email that I didn't send yet. I've moved into the office in case using another monitor helps at all with the landscape of Outlook. I used Outlook so many times in so many different jobs. I am lightly appalled that I cannot figure out why I figure it out today. I have used it for over 5 years. Many different jobs have all used Outlook. I'm guessing that it's that I didn't have multiple emails at the time. Like, Gmail is so easy to use. I don't know why I'm having so much difficulty with Outlook. Anyway, all I'm trying to do is go to my sent items so I can copy part of my email that I sent before, because this one has some of the same characteristics, but I literally can't even find, I legitimately cannot find sent items. Well, I'm going to try to figure this out and then send an email, and then we'll move on to the next thing. It feels like it has taken all of the day to do those things. Look at this cookie. How stereotypical of a chocolate chip cookie does that look? What a day. What a day. I have just been sat here now editing this far into the video. We're about half an hour in. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because the day is not done and I am really gonna go all day. And then tomorrow my plan is to wake up earlier to get more things done. Now I'm just trying to see what my other stuff that I wrote on my list for today included. Okay, I did that. I'm going to have to respond again now to all of the friends, family, people who have responded to me. So again, have to do that. I did what I could about those things. Okay, let's go back to the computer. And get these next few things done and then continue to move on. My idea right now is that I'm going to get, I think it's that I'm going to try to get all my computer stuff done first right now. So my next thing is to do look into my textbooks and look in a little bit more to, I don't know if today's a ponytail day, and to look into my, yeah, I don't know about, oh, no, I definitely don't like that. Why is getting work done so exhausting? I don't understand. Okay, so we're gonna do textbooks, then we have to do the UPass compass card because it's nearly the end of the month and you want to do that a little bit before so it has time to work. So those are the next things we're going to do. And a real Christmas miracle. Oh. Okay, those two things went quickly. I pulled up the textbooks, so oh goodness gracious. I've pulled up the textbooks, so those should be easier to look at later. I'm just gonna hold it. Easier to look at later. Got the UPass. That's great. And now I'm going to move on to another thing on the computer, which is like emailing / accounting stuff. So let's get that done too. I did get sucked into the phone for a small amount of time. I'm getting it back together now. I am now just making some food and I've started the laundry, which are other things I need to do that weren't specifically on the list, but important to do. I have to okay, what can I do? I need to respond back to all of the friends that I messaged earlier this morning. So let me do that now and come back. Okay, so now headed to go meet up with a friend for dinner. So let's go get changed because I'm not wearing this to go out for dinner.